Morning, guys. All right. Where were we? We had taken our first zone. We're getting a taste for the strategic layer. All right. Our stuff is nearly repaired. Pretty sure we got some items. So, I think we move on. We've already salvaged, I think. Maybe we go to the farm. Do we know where we're headed? Very hopeful music. Alright. Alright, units repaired. Just spotted something along the way. Broken down army convoy, possibly. Seems good. Can we modify our units? Or build that new one? Someone was telling me I could build new units. Let's try that out. Okay. 557 supplies. How do we do this? Inventory, workshop. The time maybe? Scrap cost and time. Unit build, empty frame, part build, standard issue parts. Unit build, frame, plus standard issue parts. Hey, Skex. Yeah, man, I got some sleep last night, which was really, really critical. The night before, I basically got like 2 hours of sleep, and I already had quite a lot of sleep debt that week, and it just like, I was just a wreck yesterday. Music got really loud. I wonder if it doesn't save music settings in between play sessions. I bet you if I move this up one and move it down one, it gets super quiet. Maybe it's just a very loud music. I don't know. Yeah, man. Feels good. Dude, this music is way too loud. It's at 20%. Maybe it's this volume that doesn't get saved. Guess we're going to 10. Yeah. Alright, let's build a empty frame. Unit build. Units being manufactured at a base, possibly as soon as the process is done. Be 450 to do it. What do you think an empty frame is? I think it's the parts. Maybe we just have to now slap bits on it once we've built the frame. But what type of frame is it? The other frames are named. Guess we find out. Let's do that. Oops. Base. Workshop. Unit build. Inventory. Take a look at what we picked up in case any of this is stuff we want to add. Body parts. Handguns. So what are the ranks of our existing units? We're currently working with a... what? R1, rank 1 body parts. The rank 1 heavy handgun. Rank 2 assault rifle. Okay. And where's my inventory? Ah, so I can upgrade. I can go from a heavy to a medium handgun if I want. Adds more heat. Shoots slower. Has quite a bit better range. I don't think I need better range though. I think my other weapon has range. Oh, it's got a same minimum though. Actually, a better minimum. It's got a longer range. Like total, like width of the range is longer. Oh, and the scatter is way, way, way down. All right, so that's almost certainly an upgrade. Oh, wait, it changes. Why does it say range at the bottom? Range at the bottom says 7 to 37, but it actually says 18 to 36 here. I wonder why. This does one shot for 7 damage. Damage per second, 107. Damage in volley, 168. If I plug that in, the other version, we actually go down in damage, even though it does 6 shots at 25 damage? Designed for mobility and prolonged but weak damage output. Great for distracting or harassing enemies. Mobility and rate of fire at the expense of damage and accuracy. Wonder if that's good or not. Right. Can I equip it? Okay. Wonder if that's instant. Alright, so we upgraded the handgun on that guy. Let's go check out the... Or we changed the handgun from a heavy to a medium. I don't know yet if that's an upgrade or not. How do I get back out of this? Units? Need like a done. Background, move camera. No, I don't need any of that shit. I need literally just done. Back. Okay. Now let's take a look at our Sandrock. Player named. Alright. Oh, I was going to look at body parts too. We should do that in a second. Okay. Go back to body parts in a second. Alright. Got a tier 1 shield. And a heavy shotgun. R2. Tier 2? R2? What are we calling this? I guess we'll call it R2, like rank 2. Alright, can we upgrade just like body parts then? Yes, we can. We have an upper body here of R1. It's a shit ton more heat. And we lose power, but don't know what power is as a stat yet. Gain thruster power, gain heat. Well, we're taking it. And then just, is it just body parts? There's no specific body parts? These are the same stuff? That looks like lower. This is different list, 3221 as opposed to 3322. Alright. Equip that in the upper body. Doesn't seem to take time to build that, which is kind of weird. We're going to do the same on this guy then. Hey, Calric. Good morning. Alright, left item, right item, left arm. Not entirely clear what I'm doing with this. This one looks identical. I have an R1. And I put in an R3. Integrity 152, existing integrity 101. So why doesn't it show me a change? I guess it's not comparing. Maybe I click on it once it compares. Nope. Alright, where's my tank mech? The one that takes all the fucking damage. Not this guy, it's the other one. Let's do his editing first. Or its editing first. Ah, it's not that one, it's the other one. Yeah. For body. Currently R3, alright. Left item, right item. Left arm. Is that my left or right side? That's left side. So we want right arm, probably. Give it the level 3. The lower body. Give it the level 3. The left arm. We'll give an R2. Okay, and the other one, take whatever we have remaining. We will give it we have a R3 upper body. We'll look at the lower body, we'll make it R2. And R2 arms. Okay. Good morning, Nobu. DJ Chimp and hello, Bylus. Alright. So we've updated our mechs. So weirdly, although it takes time to repair them and time to build new ones, it does not take time to swap out components. Hello, Settler. Yeah, getting a little bit of sleep was pretty clutch. I was basically useless yesterday. I spent like 4 or 5 hours on the couch, like trying to snooze, like watching Twitch, just like doing nothing kind of deal, which was really good because I needed to do that. I would have been such a wreck on stream. It's like it's impossible to play complex games when you have when you've had no sleep. It doesn't work for me, anyways. Play them well, maybe. I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's quite possible to just play them. All right. So we upgraded all of our guys. We're building a new mech. I think we had fatigue reset. Let's take a look at our pilots. Yeah, fatigue's down to, I don't even know why it's at 11. None of our people were over 100 and we had minus 100. Maybe 11's the minimum. I wonder if there's level ups. What's this plus here next to them? Saying I'm well rested. I got sleep last night. I'm almost certainly still in sleep debt. Not that you can pay that off ever, but in the sense of I feel good right now. Yep. I feel much better than yesterday. I don't like canceling streams. I definitely doubly don't like canceling streams on Saturdays, right? So right. I wanted to check out these pilots. Is there something I can do with the pilots? I know it's early access, so there might just be not a lot I can do with these. I don't know why there's a plus there. Doesn't look like there's any particular reason. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how you function in the world, Nobu. Seems like a very, very self-handicapping behavior. And I would be pretty pissed as a whole if my body would never sleep. Alright, so a small outpost and I moved towards it. Okay. Since your homeland fell, the invaders have built military bases and reinforced all settlements and facilities. We don't know why they're invading. I guess maybe they'll flesh out the storyline in the main release. You've defeated enough enemies to liberate this province, but as you get closer to the capital and the invaders' borders, the enemies will become more challenging, battles more brutal. Invaders may counterattack. Proceeding with caution is advised. It's best to find more equipment before taking on well-defended locations. You should try to find an easy patrol to ambush, defeating them and salvaging more advanced gear. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going after this guy. Broken down convoy unit. Okay. We intercept a distress call from nearby enemy convoy. They are broken down and awaiting repairs, vulnerable to attack. Suit up and make preparations for battle. Jazz Hands, Mech Jazz Hands is a legit plot. Well, it's early access. I'm not too worried about that. But yes. At the moment, this game feels like they had one idea. One really good idea. And the good idea was like, hey, let's do a turn-based mech warrior game with timelines. Cool idea. And then they're like, now we gotta do all this other stuff. We gotta like make a mech bay and like, anyways. So I'm hoping they flesh out some of that. Because right now the combat's good and the rest of it's kind of like, eh. We'll see. In early access, right? And it's okay. It's totally fine to start working from a core idea. Alright, we've already done all of our weapon upgrades. Let's go ahead and deploy. Good morning, Inadiki. It's Crayford. Did I get used to the UI? It's I'm getting more used to it. I still find the input sequence quite long relative to what's happening. All right. It's so weird that you mentioned Into the Breach right here, even for that. Like it came up on my suggested yesterday. There was someone playing Into the Breach, and I'm like, what? Why? Like, the game was great and all, but like, why now? Like, why 2 mentions in 2 days after not having thought of that in probably over a year? Had a period where you slept pretty well listening to my old Civ 5 playthroughs. Don't suppose you want to give that a play? I rarely watch my stuff. Occasionally I rewatch stuff if I'm forced to. Like, sometimes I'll get a question about like why did you settle this city here kind of question on YouTube, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. I played 700 games of multiplayer or something absurd And you're asking me this one settle, so I sometimes have to rewatch for that. But other than that, I pretty much don't rewatch my old stuff. Empire of Sin. That sounds like something on my list. Let me check the spreadsheet real quick. I'm not sure if we have a request out for that.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Charlie has subscribed. Thanks, man. Welcome. All right. Why does Empire of Sin sounds really familiar? Yeah, we have a request out for that. Haven't had an answer yet. I'll ping Tom and ask him to follow up on that. All right. Paradox game? Didn't know that. Anyways, I'm looking forward. Yeah, I look forward to all content these days. New content these days. We're looking to a game to fucking sink our teeth into. In the moment, we're doing a lot of variety streaming, which is totally fine, and I enjoy it. But I also like it when I have a primary game that I can kind of dig into a bit. So. I don't like that era too much. As a fantasy era, well, as an era to play in, I guess, an era as a setting, the word I was looking for. Oh, we got dash randomly. Order the unit to activate maneuvering thrusters and quickly accelerate to a specified position, blocks firing and generates heat, but can be used for evading fire or moving to advantageous positions. Paradox doing the publishing. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, what's going on right now? Why can't I rotate? Oh, I can. It's just insanely slow. Is there a speed setting for rotate? Oh, there must be. Input. Keyboard look horizontal sensitivity. You think that's this one? I think it is. I want that at like 1.5. How that feels. Much better. Even maybe go faster. There's still a little bit. You see how it's not the same pace all the way. It starts slow. Like this kind of acceleration setting sometimes exists. Anyways. This one probably wants to go up at least as much as that. Do I need move sensitivity higher? I'm not sure. Just a quick look. How do we feel about the rest of this? The rest of this feels okay. That looks good. Okay. Let's kill some stuff. Yeah, acceleration and momentum. I mean, I think it has sometimes things look better, but they're not functionally better. And you guys probably don't know this about me, but I value function quite a lot. Probably thought Filthy's all about aesthetics and lore. He loves new clothes, hairstyles, t-shirts that aren't white, things like this. But it turns out mostly what I care about is actually functionality and efficiency. Who knew? Who knew? Learning about the streamer. All right. What do we have? We have 2 enemies on the field. You take that sexual. Care to explain? All right. What are these? Unidentified pilot in a tank. Unidentified sergeant in a mech. Do we have any way yet to tell how dangerous enemies are? Also, have we seen any behavior that isn't move in a straight line, fire at cooldown intervals from enemies? Like, I don't know how to judge the AI of the enemies right now. I haven't seen them run into each other. I haven't seen them get stuck on locations. But it's kind of tough when we get to react to their planned units, their planned motions with perfect information. I don't really know how to tell yet the AI is any good or not. It's kind of a weird issue to have. I guess on some level, if I can't tell, it doesn't matter. Thank you, Miklas. Welcome back, Miklas Malish, for the 37 months. Cheers. Any flying tanks yet? We've had some orbitally inserted on us, yeah. That wasn't into dressing up. My Battle Brothers wouldn't spend... Sure. Nonchalantly, I believe I made a big deal of every time we had a naked inspection day on the Battle Brothers team. I'm not sure nonchalantly is an accurate description of that. Alright. Oh, shit. I was gonna... There's one... Not, I guess it's not a shit moment. I was trying to figure out who it was who recommended. I read one of chat's recommendations for the book club the other day. It was actually quite good. I was just trying to figure out who had it. Who had recommended it? It was Bale. Bale recommended the Act of Cain series. And the first one of those was quite good. I got through that yesterday. I was pretty pleased about. I have to remember when he shows up. Are you resident sleepering reading? Well done. Velocity weapons. I don't remember if I bought that one or not. I went through and bought a couple the other day. I actually did read them on the Kindle, although that was a cute pun. Alright. What are we doing here? We are going to kill these things. We want to input. We want to not take quite as much damage from this guy. He's probably the more dangerous. Do you think he's also the tankier? 76, 76, 218. What's the other vehicle? Oh, that was that guy. Yeah, he's a little tankier. Not that much tankier. Heavy shotgun and heavy handgun. Autocannon. I guess we're just going to kite the mech then with the heavy shotgun. Alright. So where are my long-range hitters? This gentleman. Lars. Call sign Polaris. Wait, which one is Polaris? Why would that be a call sign? What does the call sign Polaris mean, chat? Also, I've forgotten how to do everything here. Movement is 1. So what do I want to do? I want to just shoot the tank as we walk away, right? Reasonable. Okay. Polaris is the North Star. What do you think that means as a call sign? And I don't know, are call signs assigned like just like random? Or are the call signs kind of like nicknames? I mean, we always use them as nicknames, obviously. But, so his range is going to be fucking shit, right? He's shooting from there at the shielded guy. Oh, what a scrub, okay? The leader, he guides the way, he's bright. How does the North Star guide the way? I guess if you're using it for navigation? Okay, see, there's some reason for this. Writers always do this to me, and it's always lost on me. They'll name their character something, and sometimes the name will have meaning, and I'll never ever figure the meaning of the name out, ever. Because it's always like... Anyways. I was just wondering here if we had some information about this. We're going to shoot this guy, maybe. An assault rifle and a medium handgun. Medium handgun range... Oh, so I took 2... That's okay. 2 ranged weapons. Nobody ever figures out... Yeah. Right? So I want to shoot the thing as it shows up. Nowhere near my optimal. Are we doing some waiting before we do some moving? I guess we could. I don't really want to get shot by this fucking shotgun. Alright. Wait. Alright, what is this thing doing? This thing... So what I would actually like is when I'm messing with my timeline on my guys, I would like see these vertical elements they have. So they're stacking this. They're stacking this like a movie editor stacks, right? Which is they have like different the timeline has different rows, I guess, for different types of actions. Movement and so far we only have 2 as a player. We have an attack one and a movement one. Why can't we just have the enemy one overlaid it? Like, even if it's just like enemy damage would be really nice, because then I wouldn't have to toggle between my timeline and the enemy's timeline to see when they're shooting. I could just fucking mouse over my timeline and see, oh, there's an enemy. If I have reactive things like movement or like evasion in terms of like hiding behind locations or shields, I really do need to know at what time my enemies are engaging. It's a little bit annoying to have to bounce between those two. So. All right. So, gotcha, Tragic. A little worried about that too. So we'll see if they up that at some point. Okay, so I guess I'm shooting this tank because the tank has long range fire and we're gonna kite the other guy. So I need to let him get in range. My range on my longer range weapon, which is not this guy, which is this girl, Polaris. This guy, Polaris. Do we care about the chat? Do we give a shit about the gender of our fictional characters? Can I just refer to all of them as he, she, or it, depending on whatever mood I'm in? Like, does it matter whatsoever? This is like Farmer Pixels, right? We're not hurting feelings. We're not causing problems. We're just not dealing with the fact that I have no fucking idea what gender this person is looking at this picture. Followed by the name Lars, which I believe is a male's name, but who knows? Maybe it's a name that doesn't exist in my culture, so perhaps it's a name that can be used. Some names are like, can be used male or female. And all I want to know right now, all I want to know, and I can't get this information, is what is the range of his fucking weapon? That's all I want to see. So I have to go to his timeline and hover his attack to see optimals. And even that's not great, because I think that's not even the right unit. Wait, where I selected the vehicle. Did select the vehicle. Oh, it's just the same pilot portrait. Rip. Okay. Never met a woman named Lars. Me neither. I don't know that I've met a guy named Lars either. I think I've just seen shows. My wife likes Norwegian crime TV. So we meet a lot of Lars. I think every third fucking character's name is Lars, in fact. Alright. So we're gonna move. Maybe. Move towards them and just pew-pew them when they walk closer. I don't really want to be exposed to their fire, but maybe. I can't get up on this hill unless I dash. Can I dash up the hill? Collision. I can dash into the hill. Excellent. At least it gives me a collision warning. It's nice. There's great taste in TV. I would say she's a variety television extremist. She likes to watch TV as her relaxation. She likes relaxation that doesn't make her engage. So, yeah. We watched the British baking show final last night. Or was it the night before? Night before, actually. Maybe last night? I don't remember if we watched it last night or not, no. Alright. I want to shoot them. F1. F2. There you are. Move here. Shoot. Move directly forward to get shots more, I guess. Alright, by the time you reach here, what is happening? Still a little far out. That looks pretty promising, though. And what's my weapon range when they're there? I don't know yet if this obstruction is accurate. I think we're almost in range. So if we take this run here and make that a little bit closer, so like go to there, I think we get optimal. All right. And now, as we do that, take some shots. Guess we're gonna have to shoot the mech. It's just faster. Fuck. I was really hoping to shoot that tank. The tank's taking forever to get in range. I mean, this goes about what we know with strategy anyways. If you don't want to get shot, move behind your buddy. Yeah. Alright. That says shooting at 87%. I don't know if I believe that. If he moves into our optimal, it's pew-pew. That or we shoot the hill. I mean, this feels like such a low amount of rise on an elevated target that this feels like it shouldn't get blocked by that hill, but who knows? Norwegians have great murder mystery content. Yeah, they do. Or a crime, yeah, crime drama, right? So it's police and murders and serial killers and always rural locations with snow. Operation Human Show Go. Filthy hates subs. He only watches dub. Question mark? Prizes were just breaking show. Always remind you, always make you laugh. I don't know what the prizes are, but it's a very wholesome show. It's almost too wholesome for me to watch. My wife really likes it, and I think it's fairly well done. But sometimes I'm like, there should be some more sex or violence in here somewhere. Like, it just feels like it's lacking, you know? Alright, what's our heat gonna be at the end of this? Do we know? About half. We can probably pew-pew him with the other gun now, too. Joke about anime? That's why it went straight over my head. Alright. Baking stream win. My wife is quite a good cook, but she's not a baker particularly. So probably not anytime soon. Alright. So if I now shoot with my super slow handgun here, which takes forever. This is our new handgun. Do I know if we're going to overheat? I have no idea. Because it moves into the future. How far into the future does it move? Thing is a long ass time window to shoot. It should tell me somewhere on this fucking weapon how much heat it causes, right? Okay. Optimal firing interval 1.8 seconds. Damage, yeah. Damage, I don't care. I want the heat stat. Game. Okay, so it tells me nothing about the heat stat here. Awesome. Really? You're not even gonna pretend to give me the heat stat? So the interface will warn me when I overheat unless it overlaps on the timeline. If it overlaps on the timeline, it won't tell me if it overheats. And it definitely does. If I put that there, which is, I can drag it the other way, so okay, I don't want to move it. Okay, but you still don't fucking tell me anything. Oh, dude, I'm not trying to move it. No, game. Just leave it there. Remember turn 1 being, I don't remember turn 1 being this hard last time I was playing this. Yeah, okay, I got to choose a target, fine. But just show me the heat here. Okay, so we built up, it doesn't build up shit for heat. Okay, so this thing, full duration, builds up about a third. So back-to-back shooting these weapons does not overheat me. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Wolfmother. I believe this game is gonna either fucking tank or be excellent based entirely on whether or not they can sort this interface out. Because this interface is currently not very good. Too much hidden, too much information you have to futz with, excuse me, if you're trying to get it to actually do anything. All right, for example, again, like, where's my optimal here? No, I don't want to shoot that. Dude, you're shooting the wrong fucking target. Shoot that thing, obviously. Alright, so walks in there. We shoot him. He's in optimal. Still in optimal. He's a little bit close there, but that's okay. And we're going to wait just a few seconds as he wanders around in here. Okay. And then we're going to book it. In optimal, the little shit there. Maybe I don't want to book it that way. Maybe I want to move back the other way then. We rotate around. Oops. We rotate around this way. And then we run off this way. Get pew-pewed a little bit. And why is my... Okay. Alright, that seems fine. So this guy gets shot a lot. It only took us 37 minutes to make that first move. Not bad, not bad. Alright. I mean, we haven't hit go yet. Alright, meanwhile, you are going to be moving. How scared are we of this unit? Oops. Yeah, confirm removal. Good dash. I want to dash. I want to just dash. I want to see it. Okay. The dash takes both movement and attack rows. Interesting. We'll come up this hill. Shield. Targeting that guy. Move up this hill. That guy's got a shotgun. As do we. I'm going to try to focus fire and kill him this round if I possibly can. Then we will continue moving towards him. And we will pew-pew him. We're not in pew-pew range. Okay. How close to pew-pew range? Right there. So, I could shield again. Are we being hit at this moment? No. Okay. I guess I could cut harder on the run. I could also sprint longer, honestly, to get more shots off. I can't because it fucks the shield up. Never mind. Okay. Alright. And then... and about there. Shoot this guy. I'm targeting that guy, right? Because it looks suspiciously like I'm targeting that guy. Don't trust it. Yeah, I was shooting the other guy. Okay, spray him in the face.
Quitters never win.
And then
Filthy 7.
Move this way. Filthy 7. Go back to your mama. Thanks for reset, man. The game deterministic. No, there's some RNG. The RNG is based on hits have a percentage chance based on their location, movement, things like that. All right, let's execute our first turn. 40 minutes in. I'm ready. Okay, let's slow it down. What just happened here? Oh, that's our sprint. Okay, I thought I was getting hit by something. Sprint looks cool. We got a rocket pack on our shoulders. And instead of just pushing our face directly into the ground, it lets us move at rapid paces. Awesome. Okay. Okay, the guy just sprayed us in the face. I don't think our shield was up yet. Okay, shooting the mech. Dude, we just fucking pew-pewed the living bejesus out of that guy. Look at that. I mean, that was a solid 216 damage off that assault rifle. I'm not too upset about that. And the shotgun. And then the hand pistol. I mean, we are spreading damage to every conceivable location, but it's still pretty good. Oh! Did we just kill him? I think we just killed him, man. Right, why are we friendly firing? Quit that immediately. That could hit the tank. Yeah. So that guy hit us for 25. We vaporized him. Mr. Tank is trying to close range on our kiter, and our shotgun bro is behind the tank and in melee range. Seems solid first turn. Alright, now I will say, if you have easy fights and they take 45 minutes to do a fucking easy fight, that's gonna be not super engaging gameplay, for sure. So again, I think so much rides on the quality of this interface. Alright, so we're at max heat here, which is fine, we can move around. I wish I understood exactly how the heat dissipation worked. Hey, why are you giving me this bullshit? I could wait a second. Is he gonna be shooting that? So, I will awkwardly go to the enemy. The enemy is all of... No, he's going to shoot us in the second round, but not the first round. Okay. Mr. Tank wants a hug. The mechs so far... I don't know if I can melee them. I can collide with them, but I think melee comes out in January. So. All the planning paid off? Correct. Correct. Feeling chatty, guys. I have a little bit of energy today, which is a nice change of pace. So, how's everyone doing? Anyone wish to start some topics to talk about here? We're going to move over there, let him get a little bit further ahead of us. I do want to make sure this guy is gone. It just says inactive. And what did we learn about inactive? Inactive sometimes mean he's inactive and sometimes means he shoots us depending on a coin that's tossed at a distant location and whether or not his first name is Lars. And only those two things cause that. Watched the Tyson fight last night. No, but I would love to have it spoiled for me. Because I did watch a little bit of Tyson on Rogan. And I heard about that a little bit. I'm kind of curious. How did that go? So just cover your eyes and chat if you're going to watch that at a later date. But I know that a lot of these things are live events. I probably won't watch that. I don't watch a lot of UFC, although occasionally I get interested. I really like the concept of UFC, which is essentially which fighting style is actually the best fighting style. Is a very interesting concept to me. I don't know that game, Flame Dance. US election season and second wave of COVID in Europe was a super busy time of work. Yeah. Yep. All right. So we are... Oh, I'm wrong guy. So you, Mrs. Heavy Shotgun. Joan Watson. I would like you to pew. We're going to pew you. So it moves. It's staying still. Oh, we don't. Never mind. Hold on, we will be moving then. We want to get just a little bit further back. So we'll walk to there. What does that give us for our range? I can't see the range even when I hover my attack. Seriously? Okay, that looks pretty optimal actually. Okay. It's going to shoot us at what time period? It shoots us at 2.8. Okay. It ended as a draw. Okay. Best things made for my Thanksgiving. We didn't do Thanksgiving this year. Didn't travel and didn't eat anything related to Thanksgiving. So, what was that? That was Thursday? We were in the office Thursday. I don't remember if I had food that day or not. Trying to kill him. Tyson is a murder machine when it comes to power, right? Like that's kind of how his MO goes, right? So that doesn't surprise me. Alright, so we don't want to be shot. I guess we can just run this out. What time does he stop shooting us? Stop shooting us hopefully before 4. 4.01. Shoots us until 4.278. So we just move that shield just a little bit further down the timeline. See, again, like I shouldn't have to switch back and forth between that. And then we will blow him up. Alright, that should probably be enough, quite honestly, to kill it. It's moving again after that shoots. Yeah, it's still moving. Where is it going to, though? Oh, it's just waiting. It's just sitting still. Okay. Remember friendly fire. I remember it. It's one of my favorite types of fire. Thank you. Alright. Meanwhile, we can move off this direction. We could actually sprint, dodge some of this damage. What's our current heat at? Oh, it will overheat me if I do that. Rip. Alright, so let's drag that out. Wait, I can't adjust my dash after doing this? Why not? No, game, let me drag. Let me drag. No, oh, dude, interface me. Don't do it. Don't fucking do this to me. Fucking piece of shit. All right. Because it's a movement, it won't let me drag it. Even though it's directional. That's bad. Alright, so we're trying to get out of range. Still overheating. That's clunky as fuck. Need better ways to see this ahead of time. The heat gauge is going to be an issue. Alright. See, with the gun, it's not so bad because I can drag it backwards, but the fact that the dash locks both timelines and won't let me drag because it's a movement thing is actually really annoying. What's my range on this? Can't even tell. Yes, I can. It will be out of range there. I think it's going to die before this is relevant, honestly. Maybe I just hold that shot for a minute and move around a little bit more first. Alright. Let's go. Okay, so he's spraying at us. We're moving away. We hit our own guy for 3. Feels bad. That was the final shot of last round. I would have loved to have sprinted here, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to set up. So we're avoiding the hell out of that auto cannon by movement. Got hit once. I want to hit 2. Nope. Alright, good. We hit ourselves once for 3. He hit us once for 5. There goes our shotgun to the back for easy 118. I think we get 2 rounds of that too. I think this guy is still falling over. I'm not entirely certain what he's doing. Second shot vaporizes the tank's rear armor. That's what I like to see. All right. Easy victory. 1 hour of gameplay for 2 rounds of fight. Super one-sided. A lot of problems there. Okay. Tyson dropped 100 pounds for that fight? I didn't know that. That's hilarious. Ever try Iron Harvest? I did. Okay. Site loot breakdown. What do we have? Body part L2 times 3 and a heavy handgun L2. Okay. Go salvage items, sure. And site inventory. I don't know why these are separate. It makes no sense to me. 128 supplies and 8 parts. Okay. I guess we're gonna... These units have been transforming heavy armor sets. They have more integrity than medium armor sets, but are heavier, which means they dissipate less heat and make your mech slower. Building a loadout that plays to strength such armor can give you a formidable unit. Cool. Let's salvage. Okay, I have to immediately spam pause here because salvaging and repairing basically takes the exact same amount of time, but they don't start at the same time unless you spam pause. Mind blown. Alright. Initiate repairs. Repairs have not scaled on damage so far. It's been 6 hours for everything, always. A little bit of paint gone, 6 hours. Structure at 1%, 6 hours. Okay. Alright. Seems fine. Go down our next fight. The guy can at least say he went out on his sheet. Oh, you're talking fighting. Alright. Big mech to paint, that's true. And they're very precise with their paint jobs. So I guess we have to sit here for 6 hours before we go attack this small outpost. Wait, did the language change for the small outpost? So this is a heavily modified walker service vehicle, blah, 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 right? I hover over this thing and it's Vivamas Blendit. I don't even know what language that is. What language is that? French? Don't know. Okay, that one's in a different language. We'll assume they're foreign invaders then, and we will attack them. Seems like the American thing to do. Latin. All right. From the time period? I don't think it's Latin. Maybe. Okay. All right. Frame built. We've got 3 hours left of doing stuff here. Wonder if I can put together... So we now have 3 units. So building the frame was actually important there. We have unit 292. Oh, it's just garbage. There's no pilot, missing lower body, missing core. Fine. How do I interact with it though? There we go. So this is the frame. So you build a mech frame and then you add shit to it. Right? These are both mediums. So I think they're identical even though their names are slightly different. No. They're not identical. Right? Throw one of those in there. I mean, maybe putting these on is pointless too, because we're about to get other things. But I think it's instant to do this, so I might as well, right? Right item and left item. Heavy handgun left item. Right item. What's the heavy handgun's range? 18 to 36. We have something a little bit further, or no? These are both pretty garbage. Okay. Alright, so we have built Unit 292 mech. Yeah, he gets shoulder pads once he gets those arms on, doesn't he? Alright. Let's let time move forward. Salvaging done. Let's go ahead and move. Repair done. Let's take a look at what we can do to our units. What do we get? What goodies did we pick up? No pilot assigned. I don't know why it's giving me red flags. Presumably we don't need pilots while it's sitting in the truck. It's a huge truck, by the way. It's a 3-story haul truck. It's just driving around the terrain too. Like moving through wilderness. Be a very powerful truck. Anyways, what do we just pick up? Do I have to go through all of them to see this? Yeah, we've got a tier 2 heavy handgun. Got another tier 3 upper body. That's definitely an upgrade. Oh, what is it? Was it a heavy or a medium? Shit, what did I just put in? It's a heavy body part. Do we want to build a heavy body part? Hey, Galk. Thanks for the resub, man. Tier 2, 76,000 years of subbing. I think you've been subbed to this channel longer than most of chat has been alive. I believe. Yeah. What are we doing with this thing? Do we want to try that? Do we have enough heavy body parts to do the whole thing in heavy body parts? We've got a heavy left arm, a heavy right arm. We do. So what did it say about heavies? They're higher integrity but slower heat dissipation? And longer than I've streamed? No. Nope. Nope. So how do I see? Has thrusters, sure. But what is it? I want to see the actual fucking body part stats. Here they are. Integrity 356, no barrier, 76 power, 36 mass, barrier regen 11, heat dissipation 22. Now that's the one I was interested in. Heat capacity 100, heat dissipation 22. How does that compare to the other one? And how do I want to easily compare this. I guess I can hover the medium. So it loses 1 heat regen. 22.3 to 23.8. I don't know what that unit is. Passive dissipation of accumulated heat. Higher numbers indicate the heat loss happens at a higher rate. Tells me very little, in fact. Capacity is the same. You're 6. Yeah, I believe many parents have decided that Filthy Robots channel is exactly how they want to raise their children. I assume that there's just like cradles upon cradles of like infants. That's the right word. Yeah, well, I think it's cribs for toddlers. Anyways, of just children stuck behind TVs watching Filthy Robots stream. I assume. So I was thinking maybe if we had I don't understand why I would ever want to go heavy right now. They just have more hits. I guess I was thinking if I was going to go heavy here, then what we would do is throw it on like a heavy weapons platform in the back. Since I only have the one shield and I kind of liked it there. But maybe I don't. Maybe I guess if the heavy armor doesn't dissipate heat for shit. And I don't have any more range weapons. Maybe I want another brawler. Does this game feature melee weapons? There's a really nice thing that I'll show you once here. And then I will ignore forever. Which is this, which is the roadmap. Melee 2.0, February. Early access, right? You're infantile? Yeah, it's different though, right? So we can build a full heavy here. And presumably since this is early access, they want me to do this, right? Which is they want me to build full heavy here. Okay. So he now has 182, 182, 535. Maybe he doesn't need a shield. Maybe because he's so heavy, he just brawls. Alright, let's assume he's a brawler. Alright, does he need the heavy handgun? Yes, he does. Does he need the heavy handgun number 2? No, he wants a heavy shotgun. Okay. Alright, done. Yeah, a technical meeting that justifies max firing. Okay, here's how it works, Applebean. There is some reason for it. It kind of goes like this. In a world in which some idiot made that decision early on, there are now weapons that are dropped from mechs, and when they get hit or their arms get blown off. So if you don't have a lot of ammunition on your vehicle and you're fighting other mechs who have dropped weapons, there is some utility to picking that up. There's other things too, like you can read some of the background in here is like, oh, this is a loader unit that we've used. We're basically bringing it into war, even though it was designed as a industrial aid. So they maybe have hands in general because they're doing different tasks. And then they're like, well, how do we make our industrials into weapons right now? Well, we could build guns. You know, like you could go with it a little bit. But I agree, in general, it does seem kind of bizarre. Why does firing the gun make the mech heat up? That's a really good question. Power source, maybe? I mean, we just have to... I don't want to build the lore for them. They can build their own lore. I'm not a lore specialist, chat. Alright. We've got our new mech. We're gonna go fight this fight. Alright. Assault. Small outpost. Garrison level 2. Salvage detected 40. Those weapons are externally mounted? Sure. I mean, it's an external weapon, but perhaps, for example, the weapon can't shoot without tapping into the mech's power source, in which case you're running more power into it and that heats your core up. I mean, I mean, we can just make lore up here, right? All right. Let's go ahead and engage. Figure, that's right. It doesn't have full auto on the weapon. It's semi-automatic, so he's got to pull the finger a lot, and it takes a shit ton of heat to pull the finger. Moving the mech, not so much. No heat generation, heat neutral. Pulling the finger out of the mech, that requires some cooling systems. I can see that. Wait, why can't I look here? Yeah, I know I don't have a pilot, but surely I can assign a pilot from the launch menu. There's no reason I would have to go into my unit to do this, right? I know a pilot's required to operate it. I assume the pilot didn't have to live in the mech. Alright. How do I add a pilot? That is a good question. I know where to do it on a different screen. Don't know how to do it on this screen. Yeah, I assume the pilots just didn't have to stay in the mech at all time. I assume they could... Maybe I go to the pilot screen? Yes. Well, this is my pilots. Let's see. From the pilot roster, can I add them to a mech? No. Alright. In the base screen? Edit unit. Sure. Editing. Yeah. I can edit what it looks like. I don't want to edit what it looks like. I want to add a pilot. Can I add a pilot? This is... Oh, this is one of our ones that has a pilot. Back. Wish to edit unit 292. No pilot. Critical. No pilot. Can I click on this as a link? No. Alright. Early access. In my dreams, we are in fact able to have a slightly better interface. Like the white minus. White minus. You want to see a white minus? But between base and units, I can't go to base right now because I've already gone to the launch screen. And it warned me that once you go to the launch screen, all you can do is choose your loadout. But I assumed that loadout included pilots. Between the base and units. We've already been to the pilot screen. The pilot screen didn't do fucking anything. Like, what am I doing here? I've gained nothing from being here. I click on the critical red thing? No, I just tried that on stream too. Here is a minus. Ah, look at that. I could do it. I just didn't find the interface in time. All right, that's me then. Sure. Well played, chat. Well played. All right. Thank God for that. All right, deploy squad. Overthinking it, apparently. All right. Want a persistent bunch. Command won't commit any more drop squads to the site, so let's get this over with. It's intercepted comms. This is the base. Okay. I think we've fought on this map before. We have... Oh, weird. Wait, where's my third mech? Bro. Bro! That's their guy. This is probably their guy. Guy's got a sniper rifle. That's their guy. And that's their guy. Where is my third mech that I put in the drop here? Anyone know? Yeah, I do feel a bit scammed, quite honestly. There was another minus on the deploy screen that looked like a drop icon for had a... All right, let's all right, let's load. Autosave before combat is 7 minutes ago. No, wait. Dude, 15 minutes ago. Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm pretty sure... Oh, this one. This is autosave before combat, which is like 2 seconds ago. That one is 4 minutes ago. It's fine. Okay, we'll load that one. Maybe. Jesus. This interface. Load. Double click load. Load. No. Not voice activated chat. Tested it. How about load? No. I can't double click. I must use the load save. The load save has... Okay. Sure. Yeah. Chat, who's ever seen an interface where you can't double click a save file? Anyone? No one. Alright. Here's... Wait, no. There. I swear to fucking God, get... Wow. Okay. So these are the three. Do you think this needs to be clicked? Yeah, it looks like that needed to be clicked to deploy. I mean, that's nice once you know it's there. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to deploy our squad. Do you think Unit 292 has had its stuff equipped? I don't know when this save was. I think I spent 10 minutes trying to find the load, so I think it probably does. Yeah. Okay. Deploy squad. Confirm. Did we need it? Well, I want to see what our unit progression is like. Let's see how this heavy chassis feels compared to the medium chassis. The customization of mechs right now is really limited, especially if you look at it from what types of games you're going to be comparing it to. Things like BattleTech or MechWarrior, right? So we have, at the moment, medium chassis, and they are R1, R2, R3, which just have small incremental bonuses compared to each other with no trade-offs that I've seen yet. Now we have a heavy, which is our first trade-off as a chassis, supposedly. Supposedly. Okay.
Quitters never win.
Jerry the Rogue. Thanks for subbing. Alright, who is this? Is this a hostile? Yes. This is a hostile. He's got a sniper rifle, and he's in melee range. Poor bastard. You know what that means. Shotguns for days. Alright, now the question is, do I know what my guys have? F1 is heavy shotgun, heavy handgun. This is our heavy. F2, shotgun and shield deployed in the back. So this is the commissar. And F3 is our medium range assault rifle and medium handgun dude. This guy is just booking it away. But if I know one thing about sniper rifles, is that they like to be shotgunned right now. So obviously we would shoot him. Do I need to dash just a little bit? A little dashing? He dashing? How do I tell if he's dashing? So I'd like to know what he's doing. His interface is that him? It's not him. Who are you? How do I select you? You're a tank. No, I got him right. Okay, so he's running away. That's a weird wait. Look at this move sequence. So he moves to here, waits. I guess he's rotating? No, he's just waiting. He shoots me without rotating. I wonder if later on facing is going to be an issue, because right now your facing does not seem to matter. It does, your movement seems to be impacted by direction. Like it takes a second if you turn around, you do a loop. But you can shoot while you're moving away, which is kind of weird. Okay, so we're going to take a fuck ton of damage on our frontline guy here. This tank is coming towards us. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to chase this guy, I probably need to duck into the building for line of sighting all this crap, huh? Feels bad. Alright, what do we have, though? We have a medium weapon. Oh, this thing is... Whatever I took here, which I thought was a close range weapon, is not. The shotgun is close range, but our other weapon, which is, I thought 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Yeah, look at its optimal. Its optimal is 1,000,000 miles away. Okay. I like to see my optimal when I'm hovering that system. Just make it a lot easier for me. No one knows. Okay. So we're gonna go there. As we go there, we're going to shoot this guy. Starting there, that's fine. Continuing to there, so he just gets fucking railed by our shotgun. And then this guy is going to be shooting at some point. Is he shooting at our guy? We can line of sight him into this building if we move just a bit more. Okay. And then wait. Face this way. Move. Shoot. I think I can hit him with that, right? What is it? What is it asking me to do right now? Place it in the timeline in time, right? Okay, but I want to see its optimal. Its optimal is, I'm here. You don't show me it's optimal because you're trolling. I see. Interface. Okay. Actually slightly out of range if we wait. He's in range right here. Yeah, it will overheat me. I move that back a little bit. That's when I'm cool enough to do it. But of course I'm just shooting into a building there. So if I wait... So then... And am I taking fire during this time period? We're moving again at 3.5? 3.5. This dude's timeline... Oh yeah, we're already getting fucking shot by the sniper rifle doing that. Yeah. I think he moves away too quick for the shotgun, right? He's not in range here and he's moving directly away from us. I don't have to go that way. I just assume that stepping into line of sight is going to help. I'm going to shoot him with the assault rifle. I'd love to get him another hit with that, but just might not be able to. And I do have to kill this tank that's right in our face, so... I'm gonna get hit here. How much damage the sniper rifle does. Can we see any part of that if I hover the enemy? There's a sniper rifle. Optimal range 84 to 117. Firing interval 2.2. Damage and volley 243. Damage sustainable per second. That actually does quite a lot of damage. He's gonna be moving away, and there is benefits to shooting him in the back too. Like game mechanical benefits, not just moral benefits. Not just personal satisfaction. I'm saying. We're just gonna be totally stationary as he shoots us. Let's see what our fucking heavy chassis can do. Alright. Heavy chassis gets shot. Okay. Game looks interesting. Yeah. It's a great idea. Whether or not the interface supports it yet, we don't know. In early access, right? So, alright. F3 or U? F2. F3. Okay. You're fragile and medium range. We want to move slightly, moving towards him. And then I want to fucking destroy that sniper in the back. Place the shotgun, the firing there. Shooting you. Okay, we get picked up there by long-range shots from this tank. We're probably going to want to keep moving. We're going to get run over if we do anything about that. I want to clear that line of sight too. So, okay, we go to there, we start shooting. I guess I can go forward to dodge this thing. That. A little bit further, I guess, too, would be nice. No, don't collide. But one more. We're gonna get shot if we move there too. Nah, it doesn't really work. Okay. I mean, I could dash over past this guy's line before it happens, maybe. This causes heat. I'm not super excited about dashing thus far. We get to there. And we move to here. Remember, by the way, is our not tanky bro. If I get up to there, that would be better. Alright, oops. We start with dash. To your line of sight. Generate some heat. Dash to there. And we move. Getting picked up by that thing in the back, unfortunately. Not a lot I can do about that. Presumably we've dumped heat by then. And we autocannon this guy. Assault rifle or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not sure about LOS there. It's in range, but it's really tough. I don't know if that's... That looks blocked by a hill to me. So I can do it earlier. Like right about there. Then it gets shot, 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 shot. Oh, he stays stationary as we move there. I don't know if that's picked up just by that lip of the hill or not. I'm not entirely certain, but that's okay. What's this other weapon range-wise? Other weapon range-wise. That might be better here. I think it's lower damage. Lower. Nah, not quite in range. Dash into range. Alright, so say we did that instead. We dash a little bit forward. And then we're walking. Meanwhile, we're shooting him with this thing. Targeting you. Okay. We go to there. Wait a second. And start moving again. No sense on what our... Trees do not provide cover, by the way. No sense yet on what our heat is here. Actually, that's not true. We're at almost max heat there. I don't have to run towards them here since we want to cool down anyways. We try to get to like here. Yeah. And what's our heat going to be here? We're at 0 by then, so we want to be firing again before that. And how's our optimal band here? Outside. So a little bit more in would be nice. Okay. A little more like that. And we get an assault rifle again. That's so weird, because that says we're not overheating. Can't be right. Yeah, we're definitely overheating. Okay. But that's not overheating, supposedly. Alright, let's try that. So that leaves F1, F2. That leaves Mr. Shotgun. Who needs to deal with this tank? Alright, at that moment, what happens? Could even dash to get closer. Lets us cool down sooner, but it is using heat. Do we have a pistol? Is our pistol range? Pistol range is... That's our primary. This is shield and shotgun. Okay. We move to there. I honestly think maybe we should put the shield with the assault rifle and put it on this squishy mech and put it in the back. So that was not quite right because we don't want to go... We want to stay on this hill because LOSing on elevation is a thing. The trees are not. We step to there. Shoot this thing. Alright, it moves to there. We're shooting it there. What's our optimal? Not actually in range yet. It's coming towards us. It's annoying that I have no secondary weapon system to shoot while it's first moving.
You have returned.
Thank you, Leffinis. Welcome back, man. Tier 2. One day, I wish I'd like, maybe I should just ask you, man. It's only been 40 months. Maybe I can ask you. So like, it's kind of at this awkward moment in a relationship where you've met someone, you know, you've been hanging out with them for a little bit and you've been talking to them and suddenly you realize you don't really know how to say their name. And if you wait too much longer, like, you know, 41 months, you're probably not going to be able to ask them that again because it's just not socially how to do that. Can you tell me how to pronounce your name? Because I always feel like I'm butchering it every time I say it. So if you can do it phonetically, maybe I can remember that. That would be nice. All right, so he's in optimal there. We can kind of see it right there. Starts to be optimal. Maybe we just dash to get there a little bit sooner. Niche. Yeah, dude. I've never said that. Niche. Is it still law? Like LA law? La Feniche? Finish K? Finish K? Oh, you don't like Shay there? CH, not SH. K. Off K. K. Alright. We're gonna work on that. That seems like a reasonable thing to do at 40 months. Possibly. As a tier 2 sub. You know, we can try for that. Yeah, it's not a big deal, but I am self-conscious of butchering that name every time you resub, so maybe I can work on that for my own sanity too. Alright, so what are we doing? We're considering dashing here. Not at the end. I don't want to dash at the end game. I would like to dash. Right. Dash forward. Chase and chase. Okay. Stop subbing. What's it mean? Alright. Easy shotgun. Dude, what is that? Did you see it's optimal? Look at that. Weird. So we've managed to pull the optimal off the plane. So if we wanted to shoot into the air, this is how high we could put shot. But it doesn't really give me a very good sense of how far horizontal I could shoot someone. Okay. Doesn't help me at all, does it? Why is that off? That's optimal for shooting orbital tanks. Not wrong. Oh yeah. Yeah. So that's because we're on the horizontal. We're still moving vertically there. That's what that is. This guy's gonna shoot us here. Actually not bad. Gives us time to cool down. We can tank it with the shield. Okay. And then when it's done shooting us, we can go shoot it back. Inside optimal a little bit. Right about perfect, honestly. If we just move now a little bit over, keep it optimal. And then move forward. What's our heat going to be at the end of that? Hot, but not super bad. It's going to be shooting us again, or it thinks it's going to be shooting us again. We haven't killed it yet, so it might actually be shooting us again, honestly. I've moved into shotgun it. Sprinted into range to shotgun it. Put ourselves in kind of a weird position doing that. I actually like that move sequence very much. I don't want to reset it though. It takes so fucking long. Alright, we'll just shoot with the fucking shotgun and then leave it for someone else's problem. Alright, after that, we're gonna move forward. Alright, let's do it. Turn 1, chat. You guys ready? I'm so fucking ready. Alright. Dude, fucking blasts off. Got 2 sprints activating here. Their snipers running the fuck away. Mechs look very similar right now. Okay, there is, I think, our... I'm not sure what weapon that was. We spray him in the back. Light damage. Tank comes around the corner here. Pick him up with the... I think that's the medium handgun. Miss him. Spray the tank. Miss. Maybe those were meant for him. I'm not sure. Did fuck all for this guy, though. 6 damage there. He shoots us with a sniper rifle. Misses us. We've come up and taken integrity damage. I'm not sure if that's from the tree or the tank. Shots going in on the sniper over there. Tank blasts our shield. Spray from the enemies. I swear we were supposed to shoot this tank. I remember having a shotgun queued in on it, but I don't see any damage going in on it. We've done 100 damage to the sniper. We've taken 50 here. There's the shotgun. 108. Into 160 on that guy with the long range stuff. 171. I need a middle ground for the problem is right now slow-mo is too slow and the speed that's normal speed is too fast. Like I need a mid-side. I need a middle setting on that. Because I want to watch this, but I don't want to watch it this slowly. I want like more fine-tuned control over what I'm watching. Alright, so we did good damage to the tank with the shotgun. Tank's almost dead, in fact. But it isn't dead. Sniper took 180. We took a little bit of damage on a couple of our mechs. This guy went unscathed. I think most of this damage was shield damage. So that's pretty much unscathed. And we took a little bit on our heavy. Alright, pretty good turn. I wonder if I can add that as a comment to your name. Bainy Shay. Bainy K. Bainy K. Whisper messages timeouts. Permit timeout. I add notes. Block and report. No. Okay. Anyways. Let's play the game, I guess. That's right. How dare he answer exactly the question I was asking in a reasonable manner. Time him out! Alright. So, we got this tank needs to die. It's pretty close to dead. The sniper thinks he's moving towards us. How are we going to shoot him here? What's our heat like? We are currently... I think we're overheating. I think we're taking overheat damage because of that fucking timeline bullshit where I can't see... I can't predict easily when things overlap on the timeline. That sucks. I'm taking damage. I'm taking heat damage. I didn't want other people chiming in. I'm fine with that just being a conversation between me and my long-term sub there. That's fine. We don't need to be brigaded with white knighters. You guys can not do that. All right. So what do I have here? I've got a heavy shotgun close range and a heavy handgun. Which is actually fairly long range. An awkward setup. But leave us alone for a minute. You know, that might be nice. Take a look. Shoot this guy. I want to kill this thing. Shield's still up for a moment. Is it? It's not. It says it's inactive. Did we kill it? Nah. It took enough damage that it's kind of weak right now. The back is pretty low too. Okay, so okay. So it's taking a moment to come back. And this is its right side. We want to shoot it on its right side and kill it. Right back side, I think. Yeah. I think shield bro can handle that. Where's our shield facing right now? I don't know where. It doesn't tell me where my shield is facing. Awkward. Okay. Let's get over here so we can see it. Oh, that's interesting. You guys just see that? I think I might have just found an indicator for LOS. Which is when I'm here. If I go there, there's no highlight on the tank. Oh no, maybe not. Now there's no highlights on the tank ever again. Thought maybe I'd found a way to see if I could see it. See how it like lights up there? But not here, 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 here. What do you think that's about? I light up sometimes, but not other times. Shooting me? No, it's disabled. I can shoot it. It's the shield? What's the relevance of the shield? Optimal? Seems weird, but maybe. Yeah, maybe that's the only spot that is LOS and is optimal. It's definitely a tooltip of some sort, but I'm not clear on what the tooltip is. Okay, shielding this guy as he shoots us. We have heat to shoot him again here. Okay. Oh yeah. Fucking golden. Oh, we're here. Actually want to leave it open a bit. I want to get an optimal to shoot his fucking ass. Wait, where are we? No, we're here. Okay. That makes more sense. They're not shooting anymore, right? Alright, so that's probably fine. Seems like a good turn for him. Alright. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure the tank is down. If it's not down, I'm going to be very annoyed with my shotgun, bro. Meanwhile, we're going to be shooting this thing on the right side. And I want to do damage to that mech. Alright, can I dash on top of buildings now? Collision above max range. All clear. I can dash onto this building apparently. I think there's elevation bonuses. Definitely LOS things. I just want to do it to see it. Shouldn't. We're at 50% heat though right now. I guess we probably don't want to spend a bunch of heat doing that. Somehow, okay, so when is this guy shooting? A nice position to get sniped from. I think you're correct. I guess we could do his turn after we've utilized our other guy's turn, so we can make sure that we're doing damage to the sniper. So where did the sniper take all the damage? This is hostile sniper. His back and his right arm. Okay. Right arm is unfortunately facing away from us. Back is not. What is his movement path this turn? He's moving back the way he came though, right? No, he's not. He's moving towards us. We want to immediately shoot him if we're going to hit back. I don't really want to run into the fact he's going to be tanky as fuck, and his right arm's going to be on the other side. I guess we could rotate this way to shoot the arm. Now, the thing is I kind of want the sniper rifle, and I don't know which arm it's on. I mean, he looks exactly like us. That looks like a regular. weapon. But I think his left arm is his secondary weapon, his right arm is his primary weapon. So I just want to get behind him and then assault rifle him. So we're going to move this way. This elevation between us. And then we can come up once he's done shooting. Still shooting. There he's not. Bit close. I'd do that. Can we, what's our optimal on this thing? This thing is good or bad? It's too far. They're both actually really awkward here. I could sprint then. If I'm not going to be using heat shooting, I could be using heat to move. What I'm trying to do is get behind him at a range where I can actually utilize these weapons. We sprint to there. Move to there-ish. From here, I'm behind him. And we get him with the secondary weapon now. Not entirely certain. Is a bit close. Is a bit close. Maybe we can path it to that's overheating us, unfortunately. That says it's not overheating us anymore, but it's tough to tell because I think it runs into the other timeline. If I don't cut in here, instead cut back maybe more. Could also shoot this later. About there. Yeah. Alright, that's him. He's going to maybe get some damage in the back. I don't think the thing's going to die, but it's possible it does. Alright, barring that, or not barring that, with that set in rather, let's take a look at what we're going to do with our close range heavy chassis. So this tank is going to be low but not dead probably. I think this other mech is untouched, and the sniper is going to be... We could get some more damage on the sniper with the medium weapon here. The medium range weapon, this heavy handgun. I think. I have to go pretty deep into it though. I wonder if I want to do that. If I go there, I don't want to get run over, but it does avoid damage from the other thing. We just fucking shoot this thing in the face as it goes by too. Just worried the damage is on the other side. I don't want to spread damage on both sides. What do we have? We do have a heavy shotgun though. I could wait and shoot it in the back as it goes by too. Although presumably it's taking damage in the front. Alright, so we go there and we wait here, facing this way. How much time before this guy comes by? He's shooting. The fucking tank actually stops. Can I move past it? And actually move past it without getting hit here. We could shotgun on the other side if we wanted to. Or we could just flank this guy and shoot him in the back. I want to get his weapons. The guy has a shield, and I don't want to blow the shield up. I want to capture a second shield. The shields seem pretty good. So... maybe we just do the dash move. Say I went to here. That much dashing overheats us immediately. We'd have to wait just a little bit. And they won't let me drag the dash thing. That's so fucking clunky. Okay. Okay, that doesn't overheat me. Guy shoots the shit out of me there, though. I guess if we're already at high heat, are we at high heat? No, not particularly. Could wait as well. So I'm still at this stage. Still have some heat. And then if I dash. Dash. That's so clunky. It's so clunky. Okay. I could also just run out this way. I guess that's better. I feel better, but I guess it is. Alright, so I go through here. What happens? So I walk this way. Hank's coming in. We supposedly avoid the collision. He's shooting through his own teammate at me. Which seems alright. Although we get hit a lot there. So I just shotgun him in the front, man. Why is this game so neurotic? I don't think neurotic is the right word. I think the interface leaves a lot to be desired. And that's going to be the primary thing determining whether or not this game is any good. How they do with their interface eventually. Yeah, it feels like wasted damage. It feels like a very unoptimal turn here. Mostly because I gotta dodge that one guy shooting at us with his shotgun. I could go full flank. Just like run up the full side here to get him from behind in a minute. Like this, kind of. Maybe even shoot him when we show up here. Like, when is he done shooting? We go there. Where can we dash? Anywhere? No. Weird. Same duration to dash anywhere in your thing. Like, it always takes that chunk of time. So does moving up here do anything for us? Dodge a lot of his damage, which is nice, but we're wasting heat. Maybe I just tap the vehicle for a second. But if I wait till there and then move in that building there. The problem is if I do that, we're standing on opposite sides of a guy shooting at each other. It seems really bad. Friendly fire much. That seems better. So we wait like a couple seconds here. Shield arms on this side. I don't want to do damage to shield arm. Wait for him to stop shooting. I don't even have to wait. We could shoot here ourselves. I guess I'm just doing overkill to this tank. I can't figure out anything else that matters. Okay, so we're standing there. Goes up here. Gets shot a bunch. Eats us up pretty bad. I want to go that way. Then we start moving again. Looking for flank on this guy. And the wall between us. Can get to. I could dash, but I think it's gonna fuck our heat pretty hard. I wouldn't mind though, because it's not a bad dash time if it doesn't overheat us. So I can get a lot of distance done. Who does overheat us? Doesn't show me, of course, until I put it on the fucking timeline. Feels bad. Alright, so we go to there. Yeah. Alright, that seems really suboptimal to me, but whatever. That's what we're doing. I can't be asked to spend more time on this turn. So, let's go. Alright. It does look cool once you do this. Again, I need a little bit more precise replay timeline stuff. Alright, shot into that tank. Kills it, as expected. Good. Guy's moving towards us. We're hopefully LOSing him around this hilltop. Overkill the tank. Feels a little bad. Yeah, that guy's missing. That guy's going to be shooting us through this building in a minute. Okay, there's our dash going off over there. That guy sprays shotgun into the building. Seems fine. Setting up the flank here. Got hit once there, unfortunately. Despite sprinting, despite looks like hilltop in the way. And again. Fucker. Okay. Alright, the tank wheels into our shotgun blast. And did any of it hit us? No, good. Did 105 to it on that side. I think kind of useless. We're shield blocking, so we're taking damage, but it's the shield impacting the rounds off this. I think. There's a second shotgun blast on the side. Actually did a fuck ton of damage to it. It's kind of nice. Alright. And we unload on the other side, but again, like, we're just like breaking all the armor facings. It's not super useful. Probably shouldn't even bothered shooting with him on the second one. It probably should have been on this guy. Okay, there's our shots behind this guy. Took out his right arm. Right arm is, I believe, his primary weapon, which I was actually trying to save because I wanted to capture the sniper rifle. So I think that's bad for us. Alright, so light damage for us. 24, 52, 30. Did disabled the tank, actually, it looks like. Maybe even killed it. And took out his lower body and right arm on this guy. So I think he might be disabled too. Yeah. Alright, new turn. Let's take a look. That guy is dead and gone. This guy is not dead. I'm surprised that didn't kill him. He'll spend his whole turn crashing, then limping with no shooting. But he's not out of the picture. This guy is also inactive, but not dead. And I think this guy is essentially untouched. Yeah. This guy's going to be attacking our guy here. Yeah. Yeah, as I keep saying, I think the game has some potential. Alright. I think I'm going to take this turn, and I'm going to have to go pee. I don't know what happens. I don't know. We haven't got both his weapons, because he's got his left arm. Just doesn't have his right arm anymore. His left arm's got a pistol in it. So I want to shoot this guy in the back with the shotgun at point blank range. It seems like a dream come true. That's your job. How's your heat right now? It's so annoying too. Like, look. Alright, I'm on my timeline. But I don't actually get, like... But when I have it here, I don't get to see my heat. Why isn't my heat just showing all in the way? You know what? It would be kind of nice here. Why isn't my heat just on the timeline as well? Like, why this silly thermometer that only shows up when I do it? Why don't they just, if you're gonna do layering, why not do layering? Give me the layer of the heat there too, so I could just see it as a downwards graph of heat, as like a percentage of my maximum, like on the bar. Like, why don't we just make this thing here, interface wise, should just be like twice as big with a bunch of more information on it, so I can use that to build everything as opposed to tabbing between them. As I said, great idea. Let's hope they get to it. Or making the interface fun. Alright, so we're still venting heat here, which I'm fine with. How much movement is this thing doing on its turn? None. It's staying totally stationary. We're going to absolutely shotgun the living bejesus out of its back. And I want to do 2 angles. I'll like do from here and then move this guy to here and do them both there. Alright. So we're going to move to about there, which I think is optimal. That is actually not quite finished on heat, but that's fine. We're going to place the attack here in the timeline. Targeting this guy. Dead optimal. Awesome. We're going to overheat doing that, apparently. Got to be a little bit longer then. Fine. Throw some waiting in as we sit right behind him. Seems great. Yeah. Alright, meanwhile, that's probably not going to kill him. Oops. You are going to get shot in a couple seconds here, right? So you just want to keep this between us, this wall. How's your heat right now? Heat right now... Oh, dude, you're basically out. I was just thinking, maybe I'll dash and wait. Dash and wait better than that? So when does he shoot us? If I walk this way, when are we getting shot? Got about there onwards. It's actually perfect. So more heat up front for movement. Better than none, right? So I go there, what happens? Right, as I go there, he doesn't shoot me at all? He does. And he shoots me if I go around the corner now. Because he's what? Changed his firing pattern? Or is this too long? I guess I have to wait there. Facing this way until he's done shooting. We're almost done shooting. He's for a long ass time, doesn't he? Okay. And we move to here. And then we, as we're coming around the corner, shoot him with the shotgun. Like right about there. Alright, so we got this big time period where we aren't doing anything useful. We're generating a bunch of heat at the end of our turn. Can I do anything else about that? Anything else in range? I don't think so. Alright, I think that's going to be good enough. Alright, meanwhile, let's have... So we're still shooting at the start of the round. What is this guy doing? He's limping. We want to keep his LOS up. Vent a little bit of heat to get behind him. And then continue to shoot him. Actually, a little bit close there. Go back, I guess, as we move. And then shoot him with this. Is movement gonna be... He's just stationary this entire fucking time. I guess I don't need to go too far back then. No, but we're inside minimum is the problem. I do need to go further back. Alright, what's our heat like? He's actually not that bad. I guess I dash to there. Then move. Awkward. Could also help kill this thing. I mean, that thing's presumably not really doing much anything. I have another weapon too. I could just use the other weapon. Alright, shoot him a bunch of times, then move. I want to wait actually, then move. Yeah, let that happen. Yeah, or told you to move there. Why are you? Okay. Alright, so the end of our rounds, end of that round is still shooting. Here's our dash. This guy's gonna start shooting into the wall. Oh, he rotates though to shoot. Oh, that's cheap. I thought we were behind him. Ah, that's failure. We knew who he was shooting to. I guess they track who they shoot, like directionally. Boo. Means we shoot him in the face. Or shoot him in his shield as opposed to shoot him in the back structure. Okay. Alright, we shot that guy again, but he's not dead somehow. Oh, now he's turned around again. After he stops shooting us, maybe he turns back. Maybe it's just an animation. Maybe he's never actually facing us. We're about to get some shot. Wait, what happened to my shotguns that were supposed to hit this guy? 2 point-blank shotguns did 96 to him? I feel like something didn't go according to plan there. Alright. So this thing is not yet dead. I don't even know what it's doing. Actually going to be attacking us. It has... Lower body is done. Right arm is done. Gonna be left arming us with a medium handgun. I wish I had killed it now. Boo. Alright. Can I just shoot it? Our heat is basically 0 here. I can probably just fucking shoot it. You're not shooting me yet. Alright, I'm just gonna hover behind it. Swag. And then, let's just drill this thing in the back with shotguns, I think. We actually are still attacking it. It's moving towards us, though. When is it firing? Dude, where the fuck is it? That guy thing is not firing. Is it already dead and I just didn't notice it? Oh, there it is. No, there's this bar. Attacking at the 2-second mark. Yeah. And where is its damage at all? It is... It's totally unwounded at all. We've hit it slightly in the back. Oh, it's a heavy. Got 500 frontal armor. I definitely don't want to be doing that. So we're going to flank it again in a moment. Alright. And it shoots at the 2-second mark. And which guy did it target? Targeted this guy. Alright, so we're just gonna step back into cover. And then move. Hang on until it's done shooting. Hard to see that red line there. I think it stops. Then, okay. And a dash, I guess. I don't really want to use heat there. Maybe I do. What am I colliding with? We're just going to do nothing this entire turn with that guy, except, I mean, I guess honestly, they're not getting reinforcements right now. We've already dealt with the other one. I guess a nothing turn is fine. Just doesn't feel great from like a setup position. Alright, meanwhile,